welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry what, and today is going to be the final part of this playthrough. I've been loving this game so much. It's so interesting to me. It's a little bit petty, it's a little bit tea inducing, it's a lot of drama, and I'm in everybody's business, and it's fun. I shouldn't like this part of the game so much, but it's actually really interesting trying to figure out what the conspiracy is that's happening in this place. I am actually scared, but also intrigued. And this is what I like. It is like a suspense that I just can't describe. It's a really great game. So let's get right back into it. Let's finish up the story and see what the heck is happening. I wanna know. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, I'm so nervous. I just want to know. We found the note. We're trying to figure out why Mrs. Cruz has this relationship with this child. Where did I not save? I could have sworn I saved. Oh, please tell me I saved. Please tell me I saved. Oh yeah, I did. Cool.
Looks like I'm headed to room 507.
507 is where we shall go. Okay, I'm so nervous. This is the one where people keep hearing somebody sneak out of the room. I'd flip it and be like, oh, didn't know. It said, come on in. Okay, let's hurry. I think it's time to rush through this whole place. I do not think I should clean anything.
He's all but outright threatening you. Oh, I hope you can stay as far away from him as possible.
But I just met with your damn lawyer. You got some balls to accuse me of all that, as if you were some irreproachable. If you were so irreproachable yourself, Lord, do you think I don't know where you spend your nights? But worst of all is that you won't let me see my son. You won't even tell me where he is. I think you have a chance to get custody. You really don't know me well. I won't let you take Michael away from me. Ooh, interesting. Whose baby is this? Is this the lipstick?
A lovely shade of lipstick.
Oh wait, we should probably close all this back. I don't want anybody to know I was here. I'm not cleaning. I'm not cleaning. Huh. The White Cat's Bar and Restaurant. Okay, I have to close everything back. I just have like a suspicion that if I don't close it back, something will happen. I mean, I might be wrong. It's just my suspicion. Kid's toy. Okay. No, we're not cleaning. We're not cleaning. Don't clean. Don't accidentally clean. Oh, these are rings.
Looks like
Oop.
someone grew tired of looking at your face, Mr. Beaumont.
Mr. Beaumont. Okay, we're not supposed to be in here, so I feel like if I clean up, something bad will happen. Okay.
Mr. Cruz, huh? Numbers, dates, times.
Interesting.
What does it all mean?
Hold on one second, y'all. I think this is too far down. You won't be able to see the subtitles. Okay, there we go. All these dates. Is this money? It looks like kind of like a withdrawal thing. It looks like the alcohol that was in Bernard's office a bit. Lipstick. Ah, lipstick for two women. That's interesting. Cigarettes. The wind and the leaves that day made a sound that sounded like really, Anne? The winds and the leaves that day made the trees whistle. Jesus, this is bad. Huh. Is that poetry?
Ah, that's so sweet. I didn't do much, but I'm glad it meant something to you.
Thank you for taking care of our room every day, bringing us extra sheets. Michael and I wanted to give you a little something before we left. Ah, maybe I can clean.
Those few coins in my tip jar were getting pretty lonely. They'll appreciate the company. That look in your eyes. What does it mean?
You don't know
And
my
who is this
name,
from?
but you've seen me. I recognized that look in your eyes when you checked in. You and I don't need to make a fuss about this. You keep your wits about you and I'll do the same. Huh. What that's about. Okay, so I think I can clean because it seems like... Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. The letter sent to you was has been around the world 3 times. The one who breaks the chain will have bad luck. Mr. Smith received the letter in 1953, made 33 copies, and sent them. 3 days later, he won the lottery. Is this like, like those Facebook messages that you used to get like back in the day, and it's like, oh, if you don't send this to 10 people in 3 days, you will die. I feel like that's what that is. It's crazy. I wonder if they really had that back then. Okay, I don't know if I'm supposed to clean. I'm not going to clean this room. This looks like a Catholic school for girls. Mount Royal College, 1947. Cereal. Hear him pop. Free yo-yo inside. This was his yo-yo. Hotel. That's his address right now. Oh, drawing contest. Need a
Locked.
key.
The key has to be around here somewhere.
It's like a dog collar. Oh, what does that say? Greta.
So a husband can abuse his wife and just get away with it? And people like Linda still think divorce is wrong?
Because Linda is a hater. My goodness. Linda, if you're watching this, okay, I want you to know that I can't stand you. You are the worst kind of woman. Just come on. Like, why be this way? Okay. Dear Anne, I have met with Lewis and he asked me to give you the endorsed letter. I think you should reiterate that some of your accusations, such as wife abuse, are not grounds of divorce. And wow. I understand you're hurt, but I do not think antagonizing your husband is very wise at the moment. Do not forget to be at court at 11 a.m. on the 20th. Be on time. Also, friendly reminder that my fees for January need to be paid before the end of the month. I am happy to help you out, but I cannot work pro bono on this, Howard. Side eye. Is this another book? Yay! I want these books. Okay. Can she resist the ultimate temptation? Adam or Eve? A confession of shocking and forbidden love. Heck yeah, we like the bi representation. A heartbreaking decision. Should Rose stay in a marriage that no longer makes her happy, or seek refuge in the arms of the woman who truly understands her? She has tasted the forbidden fruit years ago, and now she is all she can think of. But will I can't do it. Oh no. Let's do it. But what will her family and society as a whole think of her if she turns to a life of sin? Should she be condemned for even entertaining the thought of leaving her husband, or pitied for having such a heart having to make a set. I was so close. Or pitied for having to make such a heartbreaking decision. Oh, this is the author behind They Were Roommates and the Lonely Girl. Adam and Eve is her 7th novel. I feel like we have a very curious author in our midst.
Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time. Funny how some games really stand the test of time.
This whole bed is that.
Okay, I used to play this with Mom all the time.
Oh. Fastest way on rails through the Midwest.
So you were eager to set up a meeting, but didn't want anyone noticing.
I hope you're well in spite of the circumstances. We've been on the train for 2 days now. It's a long ride, made even longer by the fact I cannot wait to see you again. We are scheduled to arrive in Montreal on the eve of Valentine's Day. I booked room 509. It's a marital suite. When you arrive, please refrain from talking to me until we can figure out a safe way to see each other. Say hello to Michael for me, M. Okay, so this seems like Mrs. Cruz. Oh, the sound is so satisfying. Oh. Ignore me. Sorry. It just is for some reason. Made my brain go happy. Keep batteries out. Battery chamber. Keep batteries out when not in use. Battery chamber. Okay.
Oh, Michael. Adults can be so confusing. I promise it's not you.
Dad, I'm sorry, but Mom asked me not to tell you the name of our hotel. She allowed me to talk about our room, though. We have 2 little beds, a radio, and even a television. Mom let me build a fort, and the maid brought us extra blankets. She's really nice. Thank you. The hotel is nice, too, but I miss home. I wish Mom and you could be happy. I wish everything could go back to the way it was before, but Mom says it's impossible. She says she no longer loves you. Do you think she'll ever stop loving me, too? Oh, no, Michael. It seems like your papa's an abusive a-hole. I might be wrong, but based off the paper, that's what we're getting. That's what we're getting to. Okay. Grammar. It's a grammar book. French, though. But we are in Canada. Michael's withdrawal from school. We have successfully processed your request to withdraw your son to continue his education from home. Okay, so he's getting homeschooled now. Following this letter, you will receive the list of books and school materials to purchase in order to follow curriculum from home. A social worker will be in touch to help you understand our milestones so that your son can benefit from our programs from the comfort of his home. Thank you for thinking of your son's education. Alrighty. Good to know.
Sounds like this is from your school days, but the name of the sender is smudged.
Christmas was exhausting. 9 days of eating, singing, and dancing. How are things with your family? I know you don't get along well, but I hope you're still able to have a good time. Cannot wait to be back. I miss finding black cat hairs all over my clothes. Okay. Hot right now in Texas. Seems like she moved to Texas. Seems like a friend. But who?
Aha! Keys are Snoop's best friend.
She says with her chest. As if she's just not going through everybody's stuff. Okay, we saw the book.
I think I can open the chest now.
Oh, okay. I can open it with one? Looks like I needed 2.
I'll need another key to unlock this.
That's what I thought.
Haven't I seen one just like this somewhere?
Have I? Question mark? Did I? Why does everybody... Well, it's the 50s. I was like, why does everybody have gloves? But it was a style thing at one point. Did I see one of these? I do not remember seeing another key. Did I see one?
That key looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room
505.
505?
Thank you for telling me, because I would have been looking around for ages. Would have been looking around forever. Is anybody in here yet? Oh, okay, I'm just gotta check real quick. Still creepy, got it. Cool. I do not remember turning on that TV. Where was that key?
Think, Sophie. Where have you seen a key like that one before? The storm must be getting worse. I hope Mom's not too bored without her TV shows.
I do not remember that TV being on. I'm just putting that out there. I don't remember that TV being put in a safe. What's she talking about? What is she talking about? In what safe? I don't. I'm just gonna keep.
That key looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room 505?
I have no idea. I don't remember a key.
Think, Sophie. Where have you seen a key like that one before? In a safe? That key looks so familiar.
I was hoping she
Why
gave
do
me
I
an extra
associate it
clue.
with room 505.
Is it this key?
I don't think I'll need this again.
Okay. Never mind. I really don't remember the TV being on. I think that's just kind of freaking me out. I might not have to be freaked out, but I definitely am. What key? Trying to think. I don't remember another key. Flat out don't remember another key. Okay, maybe if I go to my evidence. It's easier now what I'm looking for. It's design. It's not designed like an everyday key. Okay. This is like, you know, when you're like, okay, I'm getting some of the other puzzles. I feel great about that. Then I don't get this one. It's like, oh my gosh. Brain, please work. It hasn't been working overtime. This is Miss Anne Puma. This is her baby, Michael. Raymond. Mr. Beaumont. We don't know who he is at all. Where he is either. She said in a safe. That is so weird. Why did she say safe?
Sophie. Where have you seen a key like that one before? In a safe?
Is it in a safe? Because it's a regular key. This room is so creepy. Okay, it's fine. A key in a safe. I feel like this shouldn't be as hard as I'm making it right now. Should just kind of... I thought I could open this book before. I don't think I can. I just... There's that key. This is room 505. Why did she say associated with 505? That's so strange to me. I'll go back to the room and look around some more. She says she's seen the key before. I just don't remember seeing the key. I feel like I would remember seeing a key that looked like that. I don't think it's in 505. If anything, it would be in 509. I would think. Okay, so maybe... Why did the music change like that? I didn't like how the music changed. Just checking over my shoulder. Maybe it's in one of these?
Huh.
Oh, there it is.
With Marcella. God knows where she is.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth.
Bean, I've been meaning to speak with you.
Oh, about what?
Well, a little birdie told me Mr. Morgan and Mr. Cruz had an argument yesterday evening.
Really? Who's your little birdie?
Jacques. Apparently it got so heated he had to get involved.
Okay.
And listen to this. It sounds like I was on the right track, because he heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Wanna guess what it is?
Is it a fair? It's a fair. Cowabunga.
Affair?
Bingo.
Did Jack hear anything else?
From what he told me, it seemed like Mr. Cruz was accusing Mr. Morgan of having an affair with his wife.
Oh.
Wouldn't have expected Mrs. Cruz to fall for a man like Morgan, but I guess the heart wants what the heart wants.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain Mrs. Beaumont's involvement with Mrs. Cruz.
What do you mean?
I found a chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once. I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
Oh, and the other one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures, so I went back to check. Mrs. Cruz wears it as a pendant. It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Wait, so Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz own identical keys that are both needed to open a mysterious chest?
Interesting.
Yeah, there's definitely something going on here.
I mean, maybe they're having an affair. I think everybody's just with everybody, okay? This is just how the brain processes everybody in this game. The answer, I'm thinking, lies in this chest. I think it's a little bit more 3D chess type situation than, oh, just them having an affair, them just being friends. I think they might be having an affair, but there's something with Michael as well. The baby. I'm thinking that she's, like, bringing her, they're friends or something, and she's trying to protect her from, like, an abusive ex, and she's trying to escape with her and Michael. That's what I'm thinking. But who knows?
Yeah, but the answers probably lie in that chest, and
I
don't
think.
think I'll be able to open it.
I feel.
I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Yeah.
We were so close.
Why
I
is
can't
our
believe
back
it all ends
towards
here.
the door?
Well, hold on. I may have an idea. Get me a candle and some plaster, and maybe I can do something about that pesky chest.
How?
I'll tell you later. Just find me those things, and I'll meet you in the basement as soon as I manage to leave my post.
All right. Thank you for not giving up.
Come on, you know I wouldn't let you down.
Oh, best. Okay. That really likes me. I'm not even mad at it. We're closing up. We are closing the heck up. We are just closing. Just do. Okay. We need to close this door too. Actually, no, we'll leave it open. Mentally, if I walk by and it's closed, I'm gonna think somebody's in there. Let us check real quick. Let's read about... So this is Marcella. We read about her. Miss M. Anne Beaumont. Anne Beaumont is one of two guests staying in room 507, the other one being her son Michael. She's a divorcee. I don't know how that information got out the first time, but since then Linda's made sure she wouldn't forget it. This name in general is like actively pissing me off every single time I see it. Every single time. She's the worst. She is actually so annoying. I can't stand her. Okay, so Anne's stay at Clarington's has been a lengthy one, and it shows in her room. Open suitcases, stray coffee cups, a pillow fort. It all feels very lived in. Not a lot of guests get as comfortable as she and Michael have, I see. So she's like an extended stay guest at this hotel. Maybe I'll be able to find out why she came to the Clarington and why she's yet to leave. Anytime I've interacted with Anne, she's been incredibly sweet to me. She's seemed apologetic after asking for extra blankets, maybe even a little embarrassed at Michael's antics. But if she only knew the kinds of requests I've gotten in the past. Besides, Michael's fun to have around in small doses. She said he's too much. Oh, poor Anne. It doesn't seem like her divorce has been an easy battle or a cheap one. If Mr. Beaumont is abusive like she told her attorney, then it's even more important that her divorce is granted as soon as possible. Is that why she's hiding out in the Clarington? Mr. Beaumont is not a calm individual from what I gather. I'm glad Anne put some distance between them. I just hope she can find a more permanent solution than this. A line from Mr. Beaumont's letter stood out to me. Do you think I don't know where you spend your nights? Where do you spend your nights, Anne? I don't blame you for spending them anywhere that's not with your bore of a husband. But the question remains, where is it that you go? There's a framed picture of a group of girls on Anne's mantle. I'm guessing it's a class picture of Anne's 11 years later, and she's still beautiful, but a little more weathered. Maybe. A little weathered, maybe. Life hasn't been so easy on her after all. I'm happy she got away from Mr. Beaumont, because he's a butt. So Michael's Anne's son. Blah, blah, blah. He's talking through a mouthful of sugar frosted pops. No wonder I didn't recognize his name at first. Think he might be 8 or 9. Sweet. He's grown on a lot of the maids here since we've been seeing him around a month now. Okay, so they've been there for about a month. I'm glad he's enjoying his stay. Michael's having a hard time dealing with his parents' divorce, which is completely understandable. I remember having a million questions at that age. No one ever seems to want to tell you the truth, not the whole of it anyway. Do you think she'll ever stop loving me too? Oh, Michael. That is heartbreaking. It's sad that he's thinking that, you know. He's like, there's like no conditional or unconditional love for him because his father's a mess. But yeah, that's Michael. Mr. Beaumont. I don't like you. Anne's husband, for now, the relationship is not in a good place, but to put it lightly, it seems his wife has fled with their son and is now trying to divorce him. Mr. Beaumont is clearly hurt but a wounded, cornered animal can be just as dangerous, if not more. I hope there's nothing behind his threats, but knowing that Anne and Michael have had to hide out in a hotel for a month, it isn't encouraging. Michael and his father are still in contact. Judging by the letter, Michael's been working on a pillow fort. I suppose there's the tiniest bit of relief in knowing that he and his son have a good relationship, but Michael can't possibly have the full picture of his parents' relationship and all its complexities. It's easy to put a parent on a pedestal without knowing the full extent of who they are. That is very true. That is very true. As my mother would say, we don't get to choose our parents. We come out into this world and look up and we go, oh, you're my parent? Or, oh, yay, you're my parent. No in between. You know, it's just like you have no choice. So, and we grow up thinking our parents can be some of the best people. And sometimes they're not. Raymond is Bernard's brother. Before Bernard ran the Clarington Hotel, it was in Raymond's hands. From everything I've heard, Raymond's style of running the hotel was different. day to night. Apparently fun was actually permitted. Wow, Bernard. Maybe you should learn from your brother. I know he went to jail, but I mean, you can still learn from criminals. It's not like it's like a monolith. You can learn. Not mutually exclusive, so be a better person. Bernard. Okay? Stop being like Linda. Linda, stop being like Bernard. Please and thank you. Can you both be better? Beth told me about the time a family from Greece was staying at the Clarendon, and stubborn matriarch of the family rejected everything from the restaurant's menu. Raymond came in without knowing a look in Greek, talked things over. Next thing they knew, the entire family was somehow in the kitchen, shoulder to shoulder with our cooking staff, cooking up a whole new menu underneath the matriarch's instructions. Okay, so he can turn things around. That's cool. Raymond was in there too, sleeves rolled up, chopping cabbage and rolling meatballs, but by the end of the night, everyone was eating. Ooh, if I mess this up, I apologize in advance. Dolmades and cafetes. I'm so sorry for being this American. Singing songs from Greece and laughing together. It sounds like something from a different reality altogether. Dolmades and cafetes. Cafetes? Oh my goodness. I should have somewhat of a Greek accent down. I played Assassin's Creed. All I know is the one bad word from Assassin's Creed. What is it? It's not Origins. It's what is it? It's Assassin's Creed. Oh my gosh. I feel like such a fake fan. I can't remember it right now. Assassins. I have to look this up. Odyssey. Thank you. Brain go bird. They both start with O's. Okay. Anyway. So, I thought my family was complex, but their family, Ledoux, are on another level. Bernard allegedly kept Raymond out of jail and kept any word of his deviant ways from spreading. I wonder what deviant means to Bernard, by the way. And for that, he expects his brother to butt out. Poor Raymond, it sounds like he was in a tough spot, and Bernard found a way to exploit him. I know he did, because his name is Bernard, and he's with a person named Linda. This game has me feeling ways about 2D or 3D characters in a video game, but it's just some of these characters are like some of the worst. Like, just awful. I always say, like, I feel like it's more work to be an awful person. Like, it's so much harder for me to be rude. Like, I can be rude, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. If somebody tries me, I can be. But if it's just like I'm going out my way to be an awful person, it's harder to do that. I don't know. It takes more time. Oopsie. Okay, so this is the letter, lipstick. I just want to get these off of here. Orange stained lipstick, violet stained lipstick. Okay. Yeah, so I'm thinking her friend is Miss Cruz. Okay, so where do I need to go now?
Plaster and candles. Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to find plaster somewhere around here.
Oh, I've never been in this room. I'm nervous. Just flat out nervous to go into any room now. Oh wait, this is the first room I was in. Never mind. I've been in here before. That was the first room I entered. Plaster. Maybe it's in the room in the back. Okay, let's go see.
Eugene's a pro at fixing the fuse box whenever there's a power outage.
Plaster? Where would that be? That's the door. Okay, I need one more hint.
Didn't I see a plaster bag near the stairs earlier?
Ah, you.
This takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs?
Time to go downstairs. Time to go visit some more lockers. I just find it very interesting that Linda is so awful. Just find it very interesting that I cannot stand Linda. And you know, I want to be like a girl's girl. I really want to be like women's rights, especially in this time. But my gosh, some women just did not want rights for anybody but themselves. And Linda is one of those people. Linda is definitely one of those people. I wish I can go see some other people. Like, I want to go talk to Rebecca.
Have you asked Eugene? I told him fixing the windows should be a top priority.
Oh, I'd very much like to see him, trust me, but I just can't find him.
Oh, I projected Eugene. Yay!
Gone. Disappeared. I don't know what on earth's going on here. Is it because of that goddamn snowstorm? Or
Ooh.
was there something in the coffee this morning?
What do you mean?
Well, the whole staff's completely off. Not leaving luggage carts everywhere.
There we go.
For a day off. Beth. Oh, don't even get me started. Beth. Oh, and that maid? What's her name? Sylvie?
He gets my name wrong all the time.
Sophie, you mean? I like her. She's a good girl.
You know what? I should call the city. Tell them they don't need to build that new madhouse next door. There's one right here.
Oh, Bernard. It's not that bad. I'm here, aren't I? Come here. Let me help you forget about all that for a minute.
Oh my gosh, again? They're at it again. So good news, I didn't get Eugene fired.
It's locked.
I'm very happy about that. I'm very happy. He could have gotten fired if I left that there. And I feel like that would have been counterintuitive, especially since he's trying to get his daughter help. Unless, I mean, until he wants to be, like, actually fired, or he wants to quit.
Fine. Keep your secrets locked. People don't usually leave these unlocked.
Anything in him? Trying to see if there's anything new. I doubt it. Okay. No. Close. Rebecca's locker. Rebecca. Jacques Anthony.
Did I remember to punch in this morning?
I hate the idea of punching in. I do not do well with it at all. I do not do well at punching in. Wendy, Zoe, Nicole. What is this? Oh, this is Beth's?
An Ant's room too. The
Oh,
White Cat must be a popular spot.
this was. That was. Oh.
Wait, is this you, Beth?
Hey!
What on earth led to this picture being taken?
Beth, you are a freaking baddie. What the heck? This is what I'm trying to get on. Okay, this is the level that I want to be at. 24/7 IRL. This is what I want to be. This is what I aspire to be. Oh my gosh. So hot. I love it. This is what I want in life, honestly.
Are you looking to buy land? I know you grew up on a farm. Maybe you're looking to get back to nature.
This is what I want to be in real life. Oh, can I put it in my tip jar now? Can I put my money in my tip jar?
All right, we're getting somewhere.
Heh.
Now, to resist the temptation, just get it on a burger at Harry's.
VIP guest in room 602 is getting on my nerves. He keeps ordering food that's not on our menu. We don't usually do special orders, but Bernard was adamant that we make all his wishes come true. Do I look like a goddamn genie? That's not even the worst of it, though. Every night he barges into the kitchen as if it was his home. As if he was at home asking for meat for his precious little terriers. Who feeds dogs $4 roast beef? I can't even afford $4 roast beef myself. Bobby. Him and Rebecca have a little thing going on. I'm actually
So
really
you
want to see what
do
that's
have
about.
A stash of candles, but where is it?
Kitchen's out of power again. I can barely see a thing. Bernard wants us to continue working, but I'm not risking chopping off my finger for that blowhard. Didn't you start hoarding candles since the last power outage? I remember you saying you wanted never to be caught in the dark basement again. I feel that I would be terrified Where's your stats? Urgent. Please, Bobby. Bobby! Okay. So it should be around here somewhere. T.Y. Bobby.
I'm good.
She said, I don't need to go to the bathroom.
Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie.
Oh, those are nylons? I guess.
Oh, Andrew. I hope someone here shares your passion for reading.
Oh, it's a book club. That's so cute.
Linda, you're not even trying to hide the daggers in your eyes.
Linda offers Wendy the Employee in the Month 1958. Why is she so angry? As you're probably aware, Valentine's Day is upon us. We are almost completely booked for the weekend. I know this is the time for codes, but I don't expect you missing shifts. He's one of those. Thank you. Fun. We love a awful manager like him. If you see the freak from room 505 loitering, please tell him to stop. Bernard says he's scaring off the guest, Linda.
Mrs. Beaumont seemed perfectly nice to me.
She wants sheets again. Sophie, please take care of it. I don't want to speak to people like her. Linda, just because she's a divorcee does not mean anything to you. I'm so confused at why you are upset that she's divorcing somebody you don't even know. Like, what? While you're having an affair with somebody else's husband. Bringing all the rocks to the glass house. I'm just confused. For Valentine's Day, please leave chocolates on the beds room for married couples only, Linda. I know she's not talking. I know you're not. Wow. Very important guest we must satisfy in room 602. Okay. Well, Linda is awful. I know I've said it before, but
The keys are still in the break room.
I mean it. I actually mean it. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I'm not passing up anything. Possibly, potentially. Ugh, break room time. I don't want to see anybody. This is how I am in real life. I'm like, please, I don't want to see anybody. Oh, somebody can draw. Somebody has like a crazy imagination. I don't like it.
Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie.
She really wants to go to Paris, I feel.
Are you here to apologize? Apologize? I'm not the one who should be apologizing.
You're an idiot. I can't believe that I fell in love with you.
Wait.
What?
I want my mother's ring back.
Ooh!
I don't want it.
Oh my god. Where's Jacques? Where am I hearing this at? Wait, what? I hear him. Is he in here? Oh, he's in here. I can't open the door though. Dang. Have you ever heard the famous movie director staying in 602? I was there when he checked in. Is he shooting a picture? What, James Dean is dead? She didn't know James Dean was dead. Okay. I mean, back then I feel like it would have been harder to get information like that. Okay. Is he still in there crying? No, he must have left. I'm trying to move. This is that. Okay. I thought that was something different. They're playing cards. Ooh.
I don't always get fashion, but these are fun to look at.
Vague.
Half the pages haven't been cut out.
Vague magazine. We love it.
Gotta hold on to these tight.
No. Pick up. Pick up.
Don't worry, gossiper. I'm coming back to you. I still haven't learned all of Gracie Jones' secrets.
Oh, goodness.
This is probably Beth's latest project. It's really cool how she has an eye for this kind of thing.
Ah, Beth is a fashionista. Whoever keeps stealing my lunch, I want my Tupperwares back, Susan. Like, actually, how are you gonna eat the food and then not even leave the Tupperware? That is actually ridiculous. I'd be pissed. What is this? Oh, cake? Somebody's playing a prank. It's your job to prank others. Somebody's funny. Nicole. You do realize the person with the lowest score. It's the person with the lowest score who wins, right? Anyone with information regarding the situation come to my office. As several guests have complained about a member of our staff going through belongings in their absence. This has to stop now. Ooh. Should no one come forward in a week, punitive measures will be taken place against all. Oh, is that because of me? Oopsie, I might be getting fired. Okay, so I have my keys. I think it'd be smart to put the other keys back if I could. Can I put them back yet or no? Yeah, I'm gonna put that back just in case I get in trouble. Just in case something's telling me. Let's see. Rebecca, the washing machines are not broken. The problem comes from the pipes. They're completely frozen. It's only a matter of time before they burst and flood the entire basement. I warned Bernard about this issue last winter, but of course he only cares about renovating the parts of the hotel the guests can see. Behind the nice facade, everything's crumbling. I'll see what I can do, but it's not maintenance we need. It's a fucking miracle. Thank you, Eugene, for trying your freaking hardest, despite your boss being a butt. A greedy, classist butt. Red lipstick, loose change, business cards, movie script. Huh. Is that like a lost and found? Ah, request, I think. She's super terrified in the dark. I feel that. Somewhere in the hotel, but we have to find them first. Okay. Candle stash note. And this was the item. Lost items. Got it.
Ooh. Is this a movie script?
Yeah. Change title, not catchy enough. The northwesternly direction. Yeah, not at all. Needs more. What does that say? Needs more. Murders. Add killer tornado. Why cut the scene inside the nose? Best part of the script. See if James Stewart is available. That's a date. Some sort. Okay. It's good to have. Ah, let's look under here. just trying to close everything back. I'm trying to be tidy. That one can't open. Okay. Huh. Wonder where it is then. Oh wait. Got checked in here? Yeah. Nada. Aha!
Stash uncovered. Got a candle. Now, what next?
Time to go find Beth. Okay. Half erased code. Could be useful. Okay.
Let's see if Beth is around.
What's this? Did I read
Mr.
this?
VIP is really getting to Bobby.
He's a psycho. I told him he's disgusting. I hate him. Without a shadow of doubt, this is the worst establishment I visited. In his pompous accent. If he ever sends his clothes downstairs to be clean, he can be a good friend and stitch all his pockets. He does not like him.
There you are.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, when I was little, we had padlocks on many of the farm's sheds. My dad would always lose the keys, so one day he made a mold of them using wax and plaster. I was thinking of doing the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Absolutely not. But hey, I guess we won't know until we try.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this. Okay, to start, we need to pour the wax from the pot.
Move cursor. Okay.
Have you done this before? You're a real pro.
Am I?
Now, time to put the key. Let's give it a few seconds, so the mold really takes form. Okay, I think you can remove it. Well, we're almost there. Just pour the cup of plaster into the mold. All right. Now we wait for it to dry.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
I don't know. I guess we'll keep poking it every now and then.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
Indeed. But I like it. It's rare that this job allows me to use my creative side.
Your creative side.
Well, granted, this key won't end up in any museum, but I enjoy the occasional artistic endeavor.
Oh, we know. Should I tell her? I mean, then she'll know I went through her locker.
Like collages?
I'm gonna not tell her.
That one's yours, right?
Yeah. I like to take fashion magazines and fix their lack of vision.
Their lack of vision?
I just think that fashion designers have been getting pretty lazy and bland lately. Don't get me wrong, my own creations are often a mess. But I like to think I'm good at editing. Putting things together to make them shine.
That's good.
I promise, underneath this terribly designed uniform, there is a girl with taste.
She's such a flirt. I'm thinking, okay? Never seen you outside of work.
I believe you, but I've never actually seen you outside of work.
Oh god, that's true. Well, we have to remedy that. Now that we're solving a mystery together, we may as well grab drinks too. What do you say?
We should. Okay, don't be desperate. Don't. I'm cute too, you know, so I can totally be chill about this. Why is my screen doing this today? Hold on. Now this is too high. There we go. Perfect. We should, though.
Yeah, we should. I don't know why we never thought of it before.
Well, it's this place, you know? When your shift's over, you just want to forget everything about it.
Yeah, it works
Yeah,
like that.
I know what you mean.
But some things are worth remembering. Hey, look! I think it's dry.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
Yeah, probably not. Well, I should get back upstairs before Bernard notices my absence. If he hasn't already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and be careful while turning it, okay? You wouldn't want it to break inside the lock.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for
I'll
everything.
try and be
No
careful.
problem.
I'm not good at being careful in video games at all. Clean this. Alrighty. Made a double key with your antidote. Heck yeah. Are they still in there? Dang it. Time to head up. Let's figure out what is in the suitcase. I'm very curious, actually. I'm extremely curious. I feel like something always is like, something sinister is going to happen in the elevator. It's just how things are filmed in it. Okay, that was just the elevator. I thought I heard somebody.
Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
I'm so scared.
Oh, shoot.
What? I was very careful. Oh, it's a heart. That's so sweet. I love that.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
2 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history. Interesting. I hope you get better. Try and rest today. I'll bring you some hot soup after class.
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
Postman always rings twice. It's playing at the theater tonight, and it's based on a novel that I read a while back. I'm sure you would love it. Seeing you like crime shows and murder so much. Nothing creepy about that. Will you come with me? Five-letter word. Okay. Is there anything else? Uh-huh. Secret language. Okay, so it says, I barely listened to Sister Miller's lecture today. All I do is look at your lips and imagine kissing you. I can't wait for tonight. Ooh, so they are together. Okay. Or they were in school. So they have a secret language. That's good to know. Dear Anne, I've just heard Doris Day on the radio and it made me think of you. I know how much you love Sentimental Journey. Last time I was in Texas, I felt like coming home. Now strangely, I feel away from home. I wish you were here with me. I always feel at home in your arms. I can barely believe it. It's been 5 weeks since we last saw each other. Aww. My family seems to notice my odd behavior, but of course I cannot tell them about you, even though I wish I could. Sometimes I'm scared that all the time with you was nothing but a dream too good to be true. I'm afraid that when I return to Montreal, I will realize you never existed, or if you do exist, you don't remember me. Aww. This is them. So cute. I'm sorry it took me so long to answer your last letter. Has it been 6 months already? I left Montreal. You always say, le temps passe si vite. I apologize. My parents are glad I'm done with my studies. Now they want me to find a husband. They thought it was strange for you to go to university. I bet they did. And have children like any other woman. I think I will. These past few months, I had a lot of time to reflect on our relationship. You know my feelings for you, and I hope you never forget how much I love you, but we cannot hide our heads in the sand any longer. We were lucky our story lasted as long as it did. Aww. Our love is forbidden, and hiding it from our family is proving more and more difficult every day. You will always have a special place in my heart, but I believe it is time for us to go our separate ways. What? No! You made me feel like a teenager. You made everything but the present disappear. Now I need to be an adult and think about the future. Sincerely, M. Oh, well, that's heartbreaking. Okay, so...
That riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
So let me close that back. Does she want me to go downstairs?
No shame in asking for help, Sophie. Two heads are better than one, especially when dealing with riddles.
Should I call or should I go downstairs? Okay, let's call.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth. Got a minute?
For you, always, Bean.
Oh.
I opened the chest in room 507.
You did? Damn, I have to admit I didn't really believe in our little plaster key, but way to go.
Yeah, well, the key did break inside the lock. I hope this won't lead back to us.
If it does, we can always flee the country together. I hear Mykonos is quite nice this time of the year. So, spill it. What's in the chest?
A riddle.
A riddle?
Ow.
I think it was written by Mrs. Beaumont for Mrs. Cruz. And I think the answer will give me the combination for a case I found in room 509. I could use your help with it, though.
Oh, God, I hate riddles. Well, let's hear it. Which part is causing you trouble?
All of it?
Her alliterative name will surely take you back.
Alliterative what now? Andrew, you're a nerd. What's
So mean
alliterative?
to Andrew.
Hey, just because I read books doesn't mean I know everything.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's a series of words that start with the same sound or letters.
Thank you, darling. Did you get that, Bean?
Yeah, I did. But that could mean a lot of things.
Yeah,
I'm not
still
sure where to
confused.
Yeah, me neither.
Tell her to look for a name and surname that both start with the same letter. Maybe it's someone famous, like a writer or a singer.
Huh. You got that?
Yes.
Writer or singer?
Thank him for me.
Will do. Anything else?
I know she said there was a singer she liked. Okay. Unlike my favorite bar.
Here's another one. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Do you know what this could mean?
Is that a type of drink?
You said Mrs. Beaumont wrote the riddle, right?
Yeah, but I have no idea what her favorite bar is.
I think I do.
Really? How?
That's a story for another time.
Okay.
But if I had to bet, I'd put my
Yeah.
money on the white cat.
The white cat.
I'm gonna still say I'm confused because I want to see what that says.
I'm not sure I get it.
Well, if I'm right about the white cat, then we're looking for...
A black cat.
Yep. Why don't you look around to see if there's any mention of a black cat in Mrs. Beaumont's stuff?
Okay, I will.
Black
You're
cat.
not too bad at riddles, you know?
I never said I was bad at them, just that I hate them.
That's
Anything
true.
else I can help you with?
No, that's it.
No, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Beth.
Don't mention it. I'm just glad I could be of some help. Call me after you've opened that case.
You know I will.
They're so cute together. Like, actually, they make me so happy. Okay, so let's see. Any mention of a black cat? No, there was that letter. Wasn't that? Doris Day.
Doris Day. That's an alliteration, isn't it? Doris. I-S.
Okay, so it's probably Doris Day. Okay, that's one I saw. Where was that black cat? There was a, like matchbook somewhere. I just don't remember where. Where was it? Not this. Aha! It's a black cat. Black. Anything on here? No. Has to be around here somewhere.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles. Unlike my favorite bar,
Okay, I
this
thought
one
she was
was
gonna give me
black.
something new.
Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
I don't think it would be in his stuff. Black cat. So let's see. Okay, so it might be in the notes. Secret language. Maybe it's on that same note. Let me go see. Is there anything else on here? Maybe if I flip it?
Doris Day.
That's
That's
that
an
one.
alliteration, isn't it? Doris. I-S.
Okay, so I have that part. Huh. Not that. I'm trying to find something I could like inspect. Oh wait, no. It's fine. I don't really need the mount since. But still, I feel like I'm missing something. Black cat. Maybe it's on the back here. No, that's their school. Is it in here or is it in the other room? Trying to see maybe if there's like a matchbook in here as well. Kind of see. I pretty much looked this place up and down. But that was for the white cat, not the black cat. And I didn't see anything pertaining to the black cat. I think I'm overthinking it now. Okay, let me close this stuff back up. I was never here. But no, it should. I got the Doors Day one. That was easier for my brain. This one is not as easy for me. Oh, I thought something happened. I thought I was going into a cutscene. It's like, no, did I run out of time? Is there anything on this side? Nada. Okay. Just trying to make sure I put things back. The black cat, the black cat. Still thinking. Wish I had a picture of the two of us. I just feel like I just overlooked something. Let me look in here. Can't open these. Nothing in here. I tend to open all these to make sure. So it's not that. Nada again. Should not be this hard, but it's very hard for me. This is the Bible. Is there nothing in this?
I should wait till I have more to report before calling Beth.
Is it this? Is it Greta?
A cat named Greta.
Oh, finally.
G-R.
G-R-I-S. Gris? Okay, wait, let me see.
So, G-R from Greta.
Yeah?
And I-S from Doris. Gris? Could that be the code for the case on
it's
the bed
French.
in Final 9?
I was like, Gris.
It's worth a try.
I apologize. It's like, what does Gris mean? Ah, Gris. How could I be so ignorant? Oh my goodness. Just butchering this French. Okay. Heyo. Ah, we solved the riddle that opened the case in room 509.
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
What? Oh, she's the novelist of all these books? Heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Can you imagine my surprise when I realized our story? Oh, it's their story. You may have changed the names and locations, but all of our moments are there. Endless discussions in the dorm room, our first dates at the theater, and our trip to Quebec. You often said writers are thieves, but I never fully understood until now. What? It's almost been 10 years since I received your last letter. The letter that painted our relationship as nothing but as more of a summer fling. At first, I could not believe you had written those words. Then I waited in vain for your answer, and I had to accept your love for me had never been real. For many years, I was heartbroken. I was broken-hearted, angry, confused. I questioned the nature of our feelings and of our attraction, made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, am I foolish to think it's proof that you really love me? In any case, I hope you are well, and I'm happy that you have accomplished your dream of becoming a writer. Très sincèrement. I think that's right. Hey, okay.
Oh, Anne. Murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice.
Dear M, I did not expect you to reply to my letter. I'm happy to see I was wrong. Your words have comforted me in a time of great distress. If only Lewis was half the man you say Hector is. He has quite the temper and hits me frequently. Mr. Beaumont, what is wrong with you? You are a little bitch for that. But there's some days where it becomes almost unbearable. The other day, I dreamt of our first date. We were watching The Postman Only Rings Twice again, but suddenly we were in the movie. You were there. You were Lana Turner. I was John Garfield, and we were both plotting to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory. Well, I mean, I can see why she was so mad. My brother's currently in Atlanta for work. I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If you're able to meet me there, we could open the box together and laugh at the silly things we thought were important all those years ago. Do you remember our secret language? I still do. Oh.
I do like a happy ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed.
Also, I think it'd be great if your next novel ended with more of a positive note. Imagine if Rose left her husband and rolled into the sunset with Eve. Imagine if they got to have their happy ending. That would be the best story ever. I hope you will consider it. She sent her final version of the signed version of her last novel. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves than what her husband deserves. Good one. He may not deserve the pain she will cause by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy. I know you say invisibility protects us, but don't you just wish to be seen sometimes? Wouldn't you like people to know you are Brigitte Boswell? To recognize you on the street, to recognize your work? Why not publish your next novel under your own name?
Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary. But all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
Ah, sly. Michael and I are staying in Clarington Hotel until we find a place to stay. The divorce is done. I don't know how long it'll take. Could you come and see me? I really need you by my side right now. I wouldn't put it past Louis to score every hotel guest book in the region looking under his surname. I've registered under Beaumont. So that's not her last name. Got it. I think that's it.
After all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than I expected.
Oh, though you don't know me, I think I can safely say I'm your biggest fan of your novels. Changed my life. Your novels gave me the courage to contact with Lindsay, a friend from war. I've always felt for him the same way your characters feel for each other. Oh, it's so sweet. What? I spent almost 10 years in a psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. None of the treatments were working. Oh, so this is 505. His name's actually Paul. After my discharge, I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I've discovered Brigitte was a pseudonym, so tracking you down took longer than I thought. Fortunately, I'm a very patient And a resourceful man. I will never give up. This is a bit creepy. This is quite creepy. Please never do this with people if you enjoy their work. Please don't go and follow them. That is not okay. Please don't do this. Do you think we could meet? I have so much more to tell you, Paul.
I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella like this. Everyone needs someone to talk to.
As a kid, I dreamt of being an actor, a Hollywood star. I know it's a foolish dream, but what else can I do? What am I good at? I tried getting some odd jobs already, but employers trim me down as soon as they learn I've spent the last 10 years of my life. Where you've spent the last 10 years. If this continues like this, I'll probably end up on the street like many of my army buddies. Why am I telling you all of this? Reading your books and getting to know you through them, I tend to forget I'm only a stranger to you. I hope you don't mind. This parasocial relationship is getting a little bit intense. You seem to be a good listener, and I've been feeling rather lonely ever since I left the hospital. Anyway, please tell me more about your life. And don't hesitate to write long letters. I must have read your previous one 1,000 times already.
An advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you. But what for?
So I've received a letter from Lindsay's mother. She tells me he's dead. Words can even begin to describe how empty I feel. He died 2 years ago before I even sent my first letter. He will never know my feelings for him, and I will never know if he could have loved me back. Is Lindsay a man? Lindsay might be a man. I guess I should have known it would end in pain, just like your novel. So she had a crush on him, I'm thinking. I wish I had Lindsay's ability to find beauty everywhere. Even during the war, amidst the death and chaos, he would marvel at the forest of Germany. Oh, so he was his army buddy. Got it. He could identify them just by listening to their songs. I have to admit, your proposition took me by surprise. I was hesitant to leave home at first. I was afraid to miss Lindsay's answer, but now there's nothing keeping me here. I'm desperate for anything that will help me forget the pain, but I don't have enough money to make it to Texas. Could you give me an advance on my salary? In spite of everything, I'm really excited to finally get to meet you, Paul. That's crazy. What?
So, let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz are some kind of star-crossed lovers?
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
Really?
How?
Oh, some mail arrived earlier for Mrs. Beaumont.
Ooh. I wonder what's inside. I'm gonna be
I
very
wonder what's in
calm
it.
about this.
We could open it.
I mean, that's kinda illegal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, too late. Always known it would end up in prison one day.
So?
It's 3 train tickets.
3.
And, there's a tourism pamphlet for California.
Oh.
California.
Well, it makes sense. It's much more progressive there than it is here.
That is true.
So,
Especially in San
Anne
Francisco.
and Marcella want to go there to live their love freely.
Anne and Marcella, huh? You 3 are best pals now?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah. But what about Mr. Morgan, though? I mean, Paul. How does he fit into all of this?
I actually know this.
I think Marcella hired him. I found some letters Paul wrote to her. He said that her proposition took him by surprise, and that he'd need an advance on his salary.
What did she hire him for? To investigate her own affair?
I'm not sure. I didn't find the letter he was replying to.
And why did he have those pictures of you anyway?
I guess we'll never know for sure, but I don't think it was ever about me.
It's always been about Anne and Marcella.
Exactly.
Well, it feels a tad anticlimactic, but who needs drama, right?
I need
At
drama.
least it made our day pretty interesting.
It sure did. You know, after today, I think I get why you're so interested in the lives our guests lead. I try to forget they exist as soon as I'm done interacting with them.
I'm like Beth.
But once in a while, it's nice to remember that, well, even the most put-together person could be an absolute mess on the other side of the door.
And who are you behind closed doors?
What about you? Who is Beth Lambert when no one's looking?
Yeah.
I like to think that with me, what you see is what you get. But maybe an extra Snoopy super sleuth could uncover a few more layers. Maybe
Maybe.
ones I didn't even know I had.
Maybe.
Challenge accepted.
Maybe.
Come see me when your shift ends, all right? We could leave together if you want.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Ah.
Sleepover. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
I know, but isn't my way so much
Sophie.
more fun?
Well, we could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it, and then spend the night throwing stuff at Bernard whenever he comes through the lobby.
Oh, now you're talking.
We love it. Okay, so let's try
I
to
just
close
have to finish
things
my
up.
tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
Close it up. Uh-oh. Oh! What the heck is on the floor? What? Is that Bernard? What the absolute heck? Oh my gosh. I thought, you know, it was like one of those games where it makes you feel like everybody's suspicious, but it was just in your head all along. But no, no. Actual murder. Got it. Oh my gosh.
Mr. Cruz?
Oh, that's Mr. Cruz. Yeah, I don't think he's alive. I might be wrong. I don't think he's alive.
Oh God. Oh God. What happened? Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy. Why did he have this on him? Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
Thank you for reporting the guest's unacceptable behavior. We will look into it as soon as possible. However, I regret to inform you that we cannot divulge his personal information. As I'm sure you will understand, we are very concerned with guest privacy. Dang. What the heck? Anything else?
Please let there be someone around who...
Oh, hell no. I mean, heck no. Oh my gosh. Why? Why? Oh my goodness.
Hello? Is anyone in? Hello? I need help.
Please. No. Save me. What the actual heck? Oh, goodness. This is pearls. Cigarettes. Oh wait, no. something on the back of here.
A, B, and Beaumont.
I can't open that. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. I just have to go and look in, apparently. What's this? That's terrifying.
Poor Paul. Lindsay's death really hit him hard. He hasn't been in the best headspace.
Oh. So he's having... Hotel's nice, I arrived. Staff's busy. Hector and her were gone in a flash. I left, feeling more alone than ever, wishing Lindsay was here with me. He hoped the pain
So
would go
Paul
away
just
by
needed
now.
to pass the time while Marcella was away. That's why he was observing us.
He has boredom. He has to fight boredom. I started looking at the hotel staff. Heard Andrew and Beth at the reception desk discussing books and movies. They both seem like nice people. When you look at people all day, they never look back. You start feeling invisible. I noticed Sophie, the maid in charge of the 5th floor. Maybe I should start talking to her.
Paul was hiding out, right here. Did he ever find the person who was sneaking out at night?
Yeah, who was sneaking out? I thought being a detective would be more exciting. Maybe Marcella's right. Maybe it's time for me to let go of Mr. Spade.
9:45? So, Anne and Marcella met here this morning while I was busy cleaning room 504.
Guess 507 I've learned is Anne has just said she might have an idea to solve the problem. I'm thinking of revealing myself, but I don't want to anger Marcella. The longer I wait, the more awkward it will be when I do come out. Maybe I should.
Oh, so Paul's work with Marcella was to follow her around like a private investigator, to help her with research for her novel.
Interesting.
Paul really got into his role.
He got a trench coat and everything. I also noticed you started smoking. Probably another way to get into character. At this rate, I should start writing in 2 or 3 weeks.
He followed Marcella to Montreal even though she was done with her research.
Ah, terrifying. You're taking your role a bit too seriously. You're not a real detective. You have to let go. Oh, well, that's fun. This is camera. This is a bit terrifying.
Should I hold on to this?
Yeah, I
maybe?
think we should. I'm just thinking we should. Who knows when we'll need it? I think I have to go to that dang fuse box. Oh. I'm not scared or anything, okay? I'm just putting that out there now. It's just very, it's just not the happiest vibe going on with, you know, the dead body in the corridor. But it's okay if we just keep walking. Just keep walking. Get to this room.
It's too big. I guess I'll need something that worked, thank God. Now, yes, this is what I need.
Just gonna pick them all up, because I think we need a couple. What does this say?
How did this end up here?
Save combinations.
Not much use without the rest of the code.
Oh, I think I have
Unless
part of it, right?
those numbers I found in the laundry room, could they be part of the same combination?
So we need the 15 amp, which is, I don't know which one's which.
Eugene, what I would give to have you with me right now.
Okay, so check the fuse
Your note
box.
will have to make do.
Remove all blown fuse from sockets. Blown fuse are usually blackened. Screw in new fuses. Usually black. Okay, so this one is a type G. Got it. Okay, I think I'm kind of getting it. That was a type. I don't remember now. Okay, so this is an S. I'm thinking it's an S. I knew the power was gonna go out, and then 15 should be an A. Oh my goodness. That's freaking terrifying. We restored the power on the 5th floor. Heck yeah, we did.
Power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
Can I just call the police from here? This would be nice if I can do this. Oh, that's fun. I was about to say, I thought it was like, it was gone. There's nobody there. Oh my goodness. Can I just call from upstairs? Ah, this is terrifying. Maybe I shouldn't have cleaned his room.
Beth must be busy trying to restore the power in the lobby.
Dang it. I was trying. You know, I said I shouldn't clean his room. And guess what I did? I cleaned the freaking room.
Is there anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back.
Okay. If he's in here, I am screwed. We're just gonna throw them away. Gonna throw all these away. I think we're done here. I think we can leave. How do I leave? Leave now, please. Let's get the heck up out of here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
She's quite calm. I wish I was able to be this calm and just, you know, discovering a dead body in the middle of the floor. Be just tripping major BALLS. Okay.
Phone. I need a phone. Beth? Where is everyone?
Oh, I would hate this. Oh, I would hate this. Oh, I would hate every bit of this. I would really hate this.
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby. But the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the
I was
address?
about to say, can you give him the address?
1178 Drummond Street.
I know she's scared though.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you.
Okay, I need the officers to hurry up a little bit. Okay. This is nerve-wracking.
So Anne and Marcella really are planning to run off together. Was what happened to Hector part of their... Is this the brochure Beth was talking about? The one that came in the mail for Anne? The West Coast. That's about as far from Montreal as you can get without crossing an ocean.
Just trying to make sure.
Why does the VIP want to meet with Paul? Maybe he fell for his role-playing and wants to hire him as a private investigator.
Maybe.
Bernard really wants Paul out of the hotel.
I've heard some more reports about the guests from 505's strange behavior, following people around, spying on guests, etc. As you're all aware, we have very prestigious guest in room 602. Would hate for his stay to be at our distinguished establishment to be tarnished because of undesirable guest. Okay. I am actually terrified. What if I'm crazy? What if this is all in my head? You know what I mean? Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, hey you.
Oh, it is
Great
Beth.
timing, right? I'm thinking if we're lucky, Bernard will let us go home. No point in working in the dark.
I'm not crazy.
Sophie? Bean, you're not scared of the dark, are you? Hey, is everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector,
Oh, you did? What was the bloke up to?
you don't understand. I found his body. He's dead, Beth.
Merde. Merde. Sit down, okay? You look like you're about to faint.
This whole time I thought Paul was her dad. It's totally wrong. Just totally wrong.
Have you called the police?
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was there an accident?
That did not look like
No,
an accident.
I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
You mean... Merde. Do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella?
See, I'm not sure. It could have been Paul. It could have been Anna Marcella. I know, like, Anne brought it up, but she didn't plan. There was no actual plan, as far as I know. I
What
don't
about
think it's
Paul?
them.
He and Hector were caught fighting.
The cops will want to talk to you. Know what you've seen. You need to be careful about what you tell them.
Okay,
If
I'll
word
try.
of Anne and Marcella's affair gets out, they may put a label on them that will really hurt them. It might not even matter in the end if they did it or not.
That's true.
I think I know what you mean. It's easier to put the blame on people who are different from you, even if you're wrong.
I'm glad you can see that. It makes the world a little safer to have people like you in it. You know, I was barely 20 when I was shoved into a police car for just hanging out with people who made me feel like I wasn't so messed up after all.
What? Where did that happen?
At the White Cat. It's supposed to be a safe space, but it gets raided by cops every now and
It's a
then.
lesbian club.
I know Anne
Okay,
was
okay.
caught at least once too.
Wait, you know her?
Yeah, that's how I knew the answer to the riddle. I've never talked to her, but I've seen her a few times. Marcella and her, they're just like me.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with this.
Maybe now you can understand why I care so much about you. I don't know if I'm feeling inspired by Anne and Marcella, or if
That's
it's
how
the
she knew
shock of
about the
being so
books,
close to
too.
an actual murder, but I'd really like for us to be more than just friends, Sophie.
Me too.
Yeah. I'd like that too.
That's great. The police is here.
The VA for Beth
Just
is gorgeous.
be
Just,
mindful
her voice
of what
is
you tell them,
beautiful.
okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we'll try. Let's try and get this. Let's try and figure out who did this. I want to know who actually killed him.
Miss Roy? Miss Roy? Miss Roy!
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now.
I mean,
I
I
don't
just
want
found
to
a
be
dead
here all
body.
night, and I'm sure you don't either.
Okay, don't get
No.
mad at me. Like what?
No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death.
Okay.
Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
His body was blocking the door. Why would I lie about this?
Well, Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Oh, the stairs are blocked because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor.
Yeah. What was I supposed to do?
I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up.
No problem.
So, what did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly.
That wasn't after. That was before.
I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
No. I used an ice pick.
No, I didn't.
Why would I
Only
lie?
Eugene does. But I thought an ice pick might do the trick, so I went to the ice machine to get one.
You're a size 7, I suppose.
A what?
Yes, I am.
My shoes?
Why?
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
There was blood. A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
Yeah.
I might have
Why
touched
would I lie
a
about
few
this?
things. Just to figure out what had happened to Mr. Cruz.
Of course you did. Why so many witnesses can't help but compromise the evidence is just beyond me.
What?
Anyway, what did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator?
The exact words?
Exact
Really?
words.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
Yeah.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because you don't just slip and just like, just die in the middle of an I don't know. Does that make sense to you? It was an assumption.
I just assumed. What with all the blood?
Exactly.
It just didn't look like an accident, you know?
I see. Would you say you're an observant person, Miss Roy?
I think I would, yes.
Good. Then maybe you can help me fill in a few details about this case.
I'm not helping you do your
Do
job.
my best.
I roll.
Let's start with the victim's wife, Marcella Cruz. Apparently she left in quite a hurry this morning. What can you tell me about her?
Why are you angry with me?
I don't really know anything.
Yeah, I don't know
She
shit.
just looks like a loving, caring wife.
Really?
Yep.
That's odd, because we learned a lot about Mrs. Cruz when we went through her room. And let's just say that loving, caring wife are not the first words that would come to mind.
Oh?
She's a lesbian.
Okay.
Involved in some sordid affair with the guest from room 507,
Why are you
Mrs.
so angry?
Beaumont. Have you ever witnessed them engaging in immoral behavior?
What do you mean?
I'm asking if you've seen them being, you know, intimate.
No.
What?
No.
What are you
And did you
talking
hear them
about?
discuss their deviant ways in front of Mrs. Beaumont's son?
Oh,
perhaps?
you're a loser.
Imagine. what kind of effect such perversion can have on a young child.
No, I
What are
didn't
you talking
hear
about,
anything.
loser?
Did you hear them express their hatred of men? Did they ever talk about using violence against men?
What are you
Did you
talking
hear
about?
them speak ill of Mr. Cruz?
No. Take a stand, deny. I want to take a stand because F you. Okay, I don't know what they... See, games like this kind of confuse me because sometimes I'm like, take a stand is like, go against him, tell him forget his stupidness. But then also sometimes it's like, actually, you're right. Like, you know, sometimes it's just not enough information.
What are you trying to imply? That Mrs. Cruz killed her husband because she hates men?
Like what?
I've seen it before from lesbians.
Oh, I've also
This
seen it
has
before from
nothing to
straight
do
men.
with
What are you
hate.
talking about?
It's about love.
Or straight anybody.
Not that
Like, what are you
you
talking about?
understand.
Ooh, tell him.
Oh, and you think you do? Then please, enlighten me.
I can easily
She's
enlighten
brave
you.
enough to be with the one she loves. That doesn't make her a criminal.
Thank
that doesn't mean
you.
she killed her husband.
I'm
Snaps.
starting to worry you may be one of them, Miss
Oh,
Ross, since you're so
wow.
eager to defend
And
these
I worry
deviants.
about your ability to do your job, detective, since you seem to be such a...
Enough!
What?
One more word. Just one more word.
And what?
You'll be spending the rest of your night in a cell.
I'll gladly spend a night in the cell if it's far away from
Now
far
get the
away
hell
from
outta
you.
here.
Yeah.
I've had enough of you.
You're hating because I was right. You're lonely. You're angry. And you're mad. Somebody that is a woman is not entitled to be with you. So be off with yourself. You're homophobic. You're annoying. And I hope you rot one day. Sorry. I'm so sorry. But that was so ridiculous. He's ridiculous. Anyway. Sorry. Excuse me. While I write
It
down,
was strangely chipper on the
calm
phone.
myself, as I calm myself as I
That can't
draw.
be a good sign. I guess I'll know soon enough.
Sorry, he's ridiculous for that though. Like what? I should have thrown away their letters. But see, that was their letters. Pissed me off. Let me just get through these so I can rant over. Pissed me off. What? Nothing about them seemed perverse. Like, even reading through their stuff, it didn't even make sense that he said that. He's just trying to find something on them. Ridiculous. Okay.
Let's go see what Bernard wants. The atmosphere is so different in here. It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens.
Good. Bernard needs to think about himself.
Ugh, go to hell.
Beth,
Hey,
Hey,
are
Beth.
you okay?
I'm out of a job. But other than that, yeah, everything's just peachy.
What? No,
I hope you're luckier than I am. Come join me when he's done with you, alright? I'll be questioning my life choices on the mezzanine.
yeah, okay.
I don't want to work here without Beth.
Ah, Miss Roy. Come in.
Oh, you actually remember my name. Wow. Thank you. For once.
I suppose you know why you're here?
Actually, not really.
I'm not sure, actually. Your phone call was a bit vague.
Yes, well, I prefer to have this conversation in person. We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To have one's life's work blown away like that.
What are you talking
All
about?
thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act.
What are we talking about?
Things need to change.
Not you talking.
This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here. It starts with you.
Okay, bye.
With me?
Yes.
No
From
time
what
for
I've
you.
heard, you've been quite the exemplary maid lately. Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
I take my job very seriously, sir.
As you should. We'll see for the future, but for now, you'll be allowed to continue working here.
Thank you.
I'm not done. The police have finished their investigation and left a mess on the 5th floor. I want you to clean it up.
I don't want to work
You
here
want me
anymore.
to go back there?
Yes, why not?
I found a dead body on that floor. I'm not going back.
I'll make this simple for you. If you don't do it, you're fired.
Goodbye.
You can't fire me. Because I quit.
Tell him.
Sure. I fire you, you quit. It's all the same to me.
Not really.
Just make sure to empty your locker before the end of the month. That'll be all.
Have fun. Have Linda clean up everything then. Have a great rest of your bankruptcy because it's coming soon. Goodbye. Ridiculous. Gonna keep this stupid job.
Hey,
Hey.
what a week.
Yeah. So, what did Bernard want with you?
Well, he was being kind of a jerk, so I quit.
Heck yeah.
You what?
I quit. I figured there was no point in staying if you were leaving.
I appreciate the solidarity, but you really didn't have to do that.
I wanted
think
to.
it's for the best. Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Ugh. He was going on and on about keeping deviants out of the hotel, so I may have lost my cool.
I would have too.
A
It's
little.
ridiculous.
I told him I was one of those deviants he was so afraid of. He froze for a moment, then showed me the door.
Wow.
Well, I'm not one bit worried about you. I know you'll be just fine.
Yeah, I do have a cat-like ability to land on my feet.
And think of all the good times you'll have away from Bernard.
I'll miss annoying him. He turns into a particular shade of red that only I can get out of him. But no, you're right. It's time for new challenges. I could see myself owning my own establishment, one that caters to the right kind of crowd. Believe it or not, I do enjoy the company of people, just not, you know, the stuck-up, entitled clientele of this prestigious hotel. But maybe if I were behind the counter of, say, a bar, instead of a reception desk. I don't know. Is that silly?
No, it's not. In fact, you'd be perfect for it. You're the most charming person I know.
Thank you. I'm really glad you're in my life.
Me too.
Okay, let's kiss. It's about dang time.
Kiss me.
Yes.
I
Aw.
thought you'd never ask.
Yay! At least this was a happy ending.
That was...
I know.
Kiss, kiss.
I've been thinking about Anne and Marcella a lot.
I don't want
Should
them
I
to
be
have to
jealous?
hide.
No, not in that way. I've been thinking about what they went through. How they had to lie and pretend. Day after day. How they had to live someone else's life for 10 years.
That sucks,
before
yeah.
they could finally be with each other. I don't think I could do that.
Well, I have good news for you, Bean. Times are changing. It's already started elsewhere. And it will get here, eventually. One day, all the Annes and Marcellas of the world will live happily together, and no one will give a damn.
It'd be
I
nice.
really hope that's true.
It will be.
I want to know what happened. I think I messed up. I think I was supposed to throw away their notes or something. Kind of upset. I didn't know that. I think. I don't know. Wow, no! They got charged in the murder case. Big sad. is Lindsay. No. I'm so sad. I wonder who actually killed him though. He's an orphan now? Or is he with his dad now? Reopening. I roll. VIP only. About to say, you know, people eat that crap right on up. Oh no. All's well that ends well. Heck yeah. At least we got this ending. I know we're in debt, but we're happy. Ah, that sucks. So, apparently I got the bad ending. So, in order for me to get the bad ending, you want to make sure all the doors and safes are left wide open and keep hold of the keys too. The blood by the ice machine needs to be walked through in order to get the bad ending. I walked through the blood. That was my fault. I didn't know that was a thing in this game. So, in order for me to get the good ending, the letters in the case on the bed and the secret notes on the table needed to be removed. Diaries at the ice machine. Be sure not to step in the blood. Evidence in the at the corpse. The note in the back pocket. The letter, the railway ticket, and the brochure. All needed to be destroyed or removed. Ah. I'm so sad. I wanted a good ending, but I mean that is the beauty of playing games like this. Sometimes you can have a really good ending, sometimes you can have a bad ending, and no matter what you did, you know, you try. And I think that's a pretty big deal. I think we did really good, and I think we tried our hardest. This was a great game. I'm really happy I tried it out. If y'all want to try it out, please do. There is a good ending to this. You can look it up on YouTube, or you can try it yourself. It's a pretty fair price game too. I know there's multiple endings. I know there's like, I think 5, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, if you do want to try it out, please check it out. And if you like my content, if you like this video, please leave a like, and please do consider subscribing to my channel. I'll be having more videos come out on here. I also stream over at Twitch, so please follow me there as well if you do like the whole vibage, the whole feel of this channel. But yeah, hope you enjoy, and please have a great rest of your day, evening, or morning, depending on where you are in this beautiful world. And I will hopefully see you next time. Bye-bye.